Go back to the Northern Cape now, where ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa is on the campaign trail. Joining him there is eNCA's Pule Letshwiti-Jones. A very good afternoon to you, Pule. So it is the DA stronghold, is the Northern Cape, but the president of the ANC has said that they can make proper inroads and take it back under the ANC rule. What are we expecting to hear from him?
Well, in fact, he also tells supporters to come home to the political party, saying that they understand that they've made mistakes before. Like he has said at his manifesto, like he has said at previous door-to-door campaigns across the provinces, urging supporters that this time around they'll do better. But you are indeed right. The DA has a very strong hold in Ward 3. Earlier on, we were in Ward 21 as well, where we saw a similar pattern of how the DA has had its numbers here. But what's also encouraging, or rather also alarming for the parties, is the independent candidates that are on the rise here. And right now he's actually on a door-to-door campaign, visiting a residence in this area, trying to find out what are some of the concerns that they haven't been addressed before. Earlier on, we spoke to a group of young people who were actually saying, look, they don't want to opt for other actions such as crime in order to survive, but they want to ensure that they have a government, a party that can look after them. But I'm just going to now ask my colleague Mukhumutsi Sidoku to pan on my right-hand side, where you can see him leaving the door with some of the ward candidates, also flagged by ANC chairperson Zamanisao. Here's the president there, speaking to an official as well, and they've just visited a lady, or rather old woman in this home. He's also joined by Msimanga Mtika, who's the regional executive committee member in this area, former mayor here in the Sopulaki region here. But what we understand is that they have actually encouraged voters to say they will ensure they fix their mistakes, and also make sure that the party can relive its policies and ensure that they govern better.
Pule, I don't know if you've gotten an idea or a look around where you are in terms of the infrastructure in that ward, in terms of the areas that the ANC feels that they can tackle and improve around there. But what is it that you are seeing as lacking that the president, I would imagine, is going to say he's going to promise to fix?
Look, I mean, Morana, we should look at, let's analyze the president's visits across various provinces. It's been the same message, asking residents to vote for them and not to, and turn a blind eye to opposition parties that come to campaign in these areas. But we haven't heard the point of direction, what the timeframes, how will these things be implemented post the 1st November local government elections. And what we're seeing in this area here where we are is dilapidated services. It's an ailing municipality. There's been allegations of, officials, office bearers having misused funds here and being accused of impropriety as well. What we also understand is that if you walk around, there's actually potholes. Some residents don't have running water or electricity. And when we spoke to some of the young residents earlier on, one thing which was crucial that they said was that we now have to fork out money from our own pockets and fix the potholes ourselves, which is something that is quite concerning, saying that they've elected councillors, but these councillors are not doing anything for them. And now they're hoping that the ANC can come here with new strategies and policies to actually implement that service delivery that's required in this area.
How long are you expecting him to be there, Pule? Where are we expecting him to go again around that area?
Well, we're expecting him to be around this area, and these are areas that are predominantly have been governed by the DA as well, where the DA has a very strong hold in some of these small wards. Provincially looking, we do know that he's got a very strong forceman, such as the Premier and, of course, ANC chairperson Zamanisao, who has a strong grip here as the ANC as well, which we also witnessed had gone to the provincial elective conference, and he was elected unopposedly. But he will be then going around some of these areas until about 4 o'clock, where then the media can have that session of speaking to him regarding some of the concerns which also have emanated disseminated externally outside the province, such as what we heard in the morning of a senior MP who's been arrested in Mpumalanga, who has a track record of having been accused of misconduct. We also want to know if his membership will be suspended, amongst other issues that will be addressed earlier on. So we will be giving you live updates as we follow the president on his campaign trail today.
All right, Pule Letshwiti-Jones, let's allow you to follow the president as we see him making his way out at the moment. Thank you very much. That is our reporter, Pule Letshwiti-Jones. Of course, he is out in Kimberley, where the president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, along with, of course, other high-profile ANC members are doing their campaigning in that area.